What's going on, you mid football fans? We are back with episode 5 of the Mid Podcast's Mid Football Review. Also, hit that like, subscribe, and share button below so you aren't missing an episode or when we go live. Also, you can leave us a comment and tell us what you think of the show. So, what's up, Ren?
Football was fun this week, especially
Um,
in college.
Interesting is what I would say.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Seven of the top 25 teams lost.
Mm. We'll get into that when we talk about college football. But as you know how the show rolls, we have segments, and our first segment is called The Good and Bad of the Football Weekend. So,
The good, Kerry Carpenter hitting a 3-run shot in the top of the ninth yesterday against the Cleveland Guardians.
that's not
Wrong
football,
sport.
that's baseball.
Wrong sport. I'm just happy about that.
So, do you have any bad, good for the football weekend?
Bad. Michigan. Not good. They're ass. They are ass. You know what? They're the Pittsburgh Steelers of college football.
Hey,
They got a good defense, but boy, is that offense fucking terrible.
do you have anything good?
Uh, Vanderbilt's winning the national championship.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but
Good. Michigan State losing. That's a good thing. Um, NFL wise, Seattle lost, so that's funny. Fuck Seattle. And yeah. Oh, and Baltimore won, so
okay, so my bad. The Steelers losing to the Cowboys. Good. The Jags finally winning a game. Bad. The refs again can't seem to call penalties fair or correctly. They missed 3 fucking holding calls on the Cowboys offensive line and yet penalized Pittsburgh on the same goddamn play. And it could have prevented Dallas from scoring a touchdown. My other good, the current GOAT of linebackers, TJ Watt, gets his 100th career sack, and he is the second fastest player to accomplish this, and only the legend Hall of Famer Reggie White did it faster than TJ. So that's
nice.
my good and bad for this week. Do we have a weekly rant that we need to let out?
Besides Michigan quarterbacks, no.
Do you want to rant on that for a few minutes?
Easy. I got it. All of them fucking suck. That's my rant. They can't throw a forward fucking pass to save their goddamn lives. They couldn't hit water if they fell out of a fucking boat. That's how bad the Michigan quarterback room is.
Well,
Oh, we started
damn.
Davis Warren. Well, he threw more picks than he fucking threw touchdowns. Okay, we start Alex Orgy. The only thing he can fucking do is run the ball. Then we throw in Jake Tuttle. What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck.
So, yeah. there's that. Anyways, Michigan football is not fun.
Well, I guess you're having to sacrifice Michigan football for Detroit Tiger playoff run.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, I don't have a weekly rent really. I know, shocking, right?
Well then, I guess it's time to get into some of the college scores.
Yep, now it's time to move on into our college football review segment.
Well,
Before you pick or discuss whatever games you have picked for us to discuss this week, out of the remaining undefeated teams, who do you see winning the national championship? Texas, Penn State, Indiana, Oregon, Ohio State, Navy, Liberty, Yale, Miami, Ohio State, Pitt, just to name a few.
well, hold on. Yo, it's not FBS, that's FCS, so I don't know. Oregon, Texas, Miami's been getting bailed out by the fucking refs. So fuck them. And Indiana's gonna falter. But anyways, Friday night started with Oregon and Michigan State. And Oregon made Michigan State their bitch. Not much to say about that. UNLV loses to Syracuse in overtime. UNLV was ranked 25th. Number 10 Michigan loses to Washington. Washington gets their revenge from the national championship game. Yay. Anyways, who's ready for chaos?
What kind of chaos are we talking about?
Vanderbilt takes down Alabama. And then they take the goalpost 3 miles and throw it in the river.
Is that like our tradition in Nashville
I don't know.
or a tradition in Tennessee? Because didn't you say Tennessee did it? And Tennessee's actually in Knoxville.
Tennessee also did it when they beat Bama in 2021. Arkansas takes down Tennessee in Fayetteville.
Didn't see that coming
So,
either.
no.
I definitely didn't see the Vanderbilt coming.
Miami comes back from 20 points in the fourth quarter to win 39-38 over Cal. A&M just fucked up Missouri. Missouri didn't even show up to that game. USC goes down to Minnesota. And USC was ranked 11th at the time. And SMU takes down Louisville by 7, and Louisville was ranked 22nd. So a lot of upsets this week.
I guess this past Saturday was upset Saturday, maybe.
This was one of the best days in college football since 2007. Let's see.
I think college football is better than the NFL because in college football you really don't know who could win a game. Like anybody win. Nobody saw Vanderbilt beating Alabama.
So Bama fell to 7, Tennessee fell to 8. Ole Miss is back in the top 10. Missouri fell to 21st. Michigan fell to 14th. Pittsburgh's now ranked, and so is SMU.
Mm.
And now, for this week, we have Texas versus Oklahoma.
Ooh, that might be a good game. What time does that game come on?
3:30.
Mm. Oh, and we start fall break. So yeah, we ain't got nothing but time to watch football on Saturday.
Ohio State and Oregon play at 7:30. Ole Miss and LSU play at 7:30.
I'm really gonna have to pull for the Ducks.
And Utah and Arizona State play Friday night at 10:30. And those are your college games to watch for.
You see Oregon pulling it up on Ohio State, though.
They did before. And it's Ryan Day in a big game, so I wouldn't be surprised if he lost.
Well, yeah, he does kind of choke at big games there.
But that's all I got
Who's
for
Michigan
college.
got this week?
Fuck, I forgot. Hold on.
And have you given up on Michigan football?
Yes.
So that means we can go do stuff and not have to sit home and watch Michigan football.
Michigan doesn't play this week.
Oh, so we definitely can go out Saturday and do something fun. So there'll be no Michigan rant next week on the show. You are all welcome.
And I'll still find something to bitch about. Anyways.
So, now, we moved on to the NFL. So, I had random topics picked out today to discuss. And my first random topic was gonna be, is Robert Saleh the problem in New York? Was gonna be the question. But guess we know the answer to that. And before we get into the answer to that question, I do think that after the game, Jets linebacker Quincy Williams was pissed off with the team and the coaching staff and made the statement that people got to start taking accountability and people get tired of hearing the same every week. Which led to today's news, which everybody woke up to, which was, Brendan?
Robert Saleh has been fired by the New York Jets.
And not only was he fired, he was escorted out of the building by the team's director of security, which his predecessor, Adam Gase, was not. Also, do you think Aaron Rodgers had anything to do with Saleh getting fired, even though Woody Johnson has come out and said that he did speak with Rodgers on Monday, but they did not discuss Robert Saleh?
Oh, no, Rodgers 100% has something to do with it. They're not going to come out and say it, but he did.
Well, I mean, Aaron is the GOAT. I wouldn't be surprised if later on it does come out that he did have something to say or do with it. But I can't wait. He's going to be on the Pat McAfee show tomorrow, so I can't wait to hear what he has to say about this.
Yeah, fuck Aaron Rodgers. He sucks.
So, our next random topic. Do you see a pattern with the Steelers wide receivers? Martavius Bryant, traded for behavioral issues. Antonio Brown, traded for behavioral issues. Calais Claypool, traded for behavioral issues. Dante Johnson, traded for behavioral issues. George Pickens is yet to be determined, but I am sensing a pattern here.
That you guys don't know how to draft wide receivers without behavioral issues?
Yes.
I mean, that happens. It just happens to Pittsburgh more than any other team.
It kind of sucks, though. If you ask me, I'm a Steeler fan.
Well, maybe Tomlin needs to get a rein on things on the wide receiver core.
Anyway, how would you describe the state of your favorite NFL team in 3 words after this week?
Super Bowl champions.
Well, my first favorite team, the Steelers, we're in trouble. My second favorite team, the Jaguars, where's this? Moving on. So let me know if you think this is true or false, Brendan. Do you think it's time for the Browns to bench Watson for Winston? And
You mean Osama bin Laden?
Watson had an 8.6 QB rating in Sunday's loss to Washington, which is the second time this season he has had a single-digit quarterback rating. Do you think it's time for him to be benched for Winston?
It is, but they won't do it because of the contract. Like, they're not going to bench Deshaun Watson. And nobody's going to want to trade for him.
Yes and yes. But, I mean, if I'm the owner of the Browns, regardless of what the contract is, and my team ain't winning, my quarterback is sucking like this, I'm walking into my coach's office and I'll be like, either you bench him or I'm going to walk in there and tell him his ass is benched since I'm the one signing the paycheck. So then the question becomes, do they care more about Watson's contract status or do they care more about winning? Because if you
Watson's
care more about
contract
winning,
status.
you're gonna do best for your team, including benching your highest paid player.
Watson's contract status, and it's not even close.
Do you think the trade for Watson was the worst sports decision of all time?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Because not only did you trade for him, you then signed him to a contract that sucked ass. Then you let Houston get CJ Stroud, Will Anderson, Nico Collins. And Houston made the playoffs with CJ Stroud in his first year. So, and hopefully CJ Stroud doesn't have any of Deshaun Watson's off-field activities that he likes to do.
That's why Deshaun need that big old contract, because he got to pay all them lawyers in those lawsuits. True or false? The Browns made a huge mistake by not bringing back Joe Flacco.
Yes. I mean, because what? Flacco this week against Jacksonville threw for 300 yards? I mean, they lost, but he also led them to beating Pittsburgh a week ago. So.
The NFL is thinking about considering playing games in Abu Dhabi as part of their international games, according to CBS Sports.
No!
Why?
No!
Why?
Because I say so.
Not a good reason.
I'm fine with the London games. I'm fine with the Germany game. Put a game in Japan! Play it at the Tokyo Dome! Play football at the Tokyo Dome, goddammit! Give Canada a game.
They have the CFL. They don't need an American game.
Give Mexico a game. Oh, Mexico already gets a game.
Mm-hmm. So the locker room media policy has been talked about a lot lately. I'm going to read you a statement by the NFLPA. And it says, over the past 3 years, the NFLPA has tried to work with the NFL and Pro Football Writers of America to move media interviews out of the locker room. However, there has been little willingness to collaborate on a new solution. Players feel that locker room interviews invade their privacy and are uncomfortable. This isn't about limiting media access, but about respecting players' privacy and dignity. The NFL's current media media policy is outdated. We, the NFLPA Executive Committee, urge the NFL to make immediate changes to foster a more respectful and safer workplace for all players. In the meantime, we encourage each player to ask for interviews outside the locker room during the week.
Uh, they have a point. I mean, how do I want to word this? What, you're interviewing somebody, and next thing you know, here comes somebody just slinging meat around, just butt ass
There are
naked.
some meat watchers in the locker room, they saying. Some media meat watchers. And they not females.
So, but no, that they should take place outside of the locker room.
And also, I believe they should let the players go in the locker room, change, kind of calm down from after the game. Which, I mean, I know the media wants to get in there and get a sound bite, and the best time to do it is right after the game. Like, if you've lost a big game, you're pissed. You made a stupid play, you're pissed. Your teammate made a stupid play, you want to tell him he's a jackass. You want to do it in front of the media.
Yeah.
So I hope the rule does get changed. Next thing. Do you think the NFL overtime rules should be changed and be like the college overtime rules?
Yes. Except for the 2-point conversion thing. It should be both teams get the ball at the 25. If you score, you score. You have to make a stop. It shouldn't just be a one and done. Also, it would get rid of ties. Ties should not be in football. Leave that to European football.
You mean soccer?
European football.
Do you see Devontae Adams getting moved in the next few days, especially with Robert Saleh being out of the Jets?
I don't know now. Unless Rodgers could do something, but I'm still, even with Devontae Adams, your O-line is still fucking terrible. You're still going to get sacked 4 times a game.
That's true. That O-line does need some fixing in the Jets. Few other things. We talked about Deshaun Watson. He has settled more lawsuits, 23 of them, than touchdown passes, 19, since being traded to the Browns. And I know Lions fans are very happy with this because Robert Saleh turning down the Lions was truly one of the best things to happen because you got Dan Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Saleh had a guaranteed contract, which will he will make close to $20,000 per day from the New York Jets for the next 2 years.
Damn. Hi, kitty cat.
Which equals $13.32 per minute, $799 per hour, $19,178 a day, $134,615 a week, and $583,333 per month.
Ow.
Also, Tomlin gave his press conference today on the Steelers, and he spoke quite differently about his quarterback situation this week.
Russ is taking second team reps.
As last week he came in and was like, "Yes, Fields is our starter." He didn't say that this week, and he said that we'll see how Russell does through the week with the first practice, and sounds like we might get Russell Wilson.
Have fun with that.
Also, if the playoff picture was to happen today, These would be your current standings. Tell me how you feel about these. In the NFC, Minnesota would be number 1, Washington number 2, Atlanta 3, Seattle 4, Detroit 5, Tampa 6, and Dallas 7.
I don't know. It's only week 5, week 6. Playoffs don't matter right now.
In the AFC, if the playoff picture was to start now, the Chargers actually make the playoffs at number 7, Pittsburgh at 5, Denver at 6.
Okay. Denver has a good defense.
That's all I have for our random topics. So, you want to get into the games?
Yes. Oh, well. This just in from Adam Schefter. The New England Patriots are planning to turn to rookie quarterback Drake May to start this Sunday against Houston.
Oh, he's going to get killed.
Yeah. Anyways, time to break down the games from last week. Thursday night started with the NFC South matchup between Tampa Bay and Atlanta, and Atlanta wins it in overtime, 36-30. Kirk Cousins throws for 500 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Did somebody turn back the clock of youth on that man?
Apparently. Sunday. Also, fun fact. Sunday was the longest day in NFL history as games started at 9:30 and lasted to 1 a.m. But anyways, Minnesota and the Jets played in London, and Minnesota wins 23-17 as Rodgers throws 3 interceptions because he sucks.
Also, I think they said he sprained his ankle or has some issue with his ankle, injured his ankle from that game.
Next up, Chicago beats
And
Carolina.
no, Rodgers doesn't suck. It's his O-line.
No, Rodgers sucks. He was making terrible fucking decisions. Anyways,
Aaron
as
Rodgers
I was
has the same
saying,
problem. Aaron Rodgers has the same problem that Ben Roethlisberger had, where the O-line fucking sucked and Ben was taking unnecessary hits. All right, go ahead.
Chicago wins 36-10 over Carolina. Nothing there. Fuck Caleb Williams. Baltimore wins it.
Whoa. Slow down. Slow the roll. Pause. Can we talk about what the Carolina coach did?
Oh, put Bryce Young in for the final drive? Yeah, that would sure help his confidence.
And said that he did that because he didn't want Andy Dalton to get hurt. So basically, you're just throwing Bryce Young out there for him to get hurt?
Uh-huh.
Or do you think he's a little more mobile and he could get away and not get hurt?
Then they would have made that decision earlier in the game.
Next.
Baltimore wins 41-38 in overtime as Joe Burrow throws for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns.
It was a good game. I watched that game on TV.
I
was hoping for a tie because both teams are in my division with my Steelers, but it was a good game.
What fucked Cincinnati was running the ball right up the middle of 3 straight plays, then McPherson missing a field goal.
So keynote is you can run the ball on the Ravens.
Snooze fest in New England. Miami wins 15-10.
Boring. Next.
Washington continues the win. They beat Cleveland by 21.
Did anybody see the Redskins coming out winning like this?
It's the Commanders.
It's the Redskins.
No, it's not.
They will always be the Redskins to me.
Jaden Daniels is currently the best rookie quarterback.
Could you see him winning Rookie of the Year
Yes.
if he stays on this trajectory?
Yes. Hey, kitty cat. But I think there's more issues in Cleveland than just Deshaun Watson right now.
They are supposed to be getting Nick Chubb's back, I heard, in the next few weeks. So that might, I was going to say that might help them, but again, it's the Browns.
You know what helped the Browns? Disbanding the fucking team.
Moving out of Cleveland? Getting new owners?
Anyways, Jacksonville, they finally win the game.
On Trevor Lawrence's birthday.
And it's also been 11 years since Indianapolis has beat Jacksonville in Jacksonville. So.
And didn't I say this during our pick segment last week that Jacksonville would pull one out because for some reason they always beat Indy in Jacksonville?
Yeah. But Trevor Lawrence throws for 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tank Bigsby has 2 touchdowns on the ground. Buffalo and Houston played. Sean McDermott's fucking stupid, first of all. Buffalo had the ball back.
Sean McDermott's stupid.
Because let me get into it before I was interrupted. Buffalo had the ball with under a minute left. And instead of running the ball, try and play for overtime, they throw the ball 3 straight times, give the ball back to Houston, let Houston get into field goal range. Houston kicks a game-winning field goal to win 23-20.
Maybe he had faith in his defense; they could stop him.
No, you don't run the ball with under a minute left in regulation, or you don't throw the ball. You run the ball. If you are going to throw the ball, don't run dumbass plays like they were doing. It also doesn't help that your quarterback went 9 for 30 in this game.
But I thought Josh Allen was the GOAT of quarterbacks.
No, he's overrated as fuck. Anyways, Denver finally beats Vegas for the first time in like 4 years. Patrick Surtain had a 100-yard interception, and Denver wins 34-18.
So do you think the Raiders are falling apart now?
Were they ever together?
Well, kind of.
Arizona bounces back finally as they beat San Francisco 24-23.
What's going on in San Francisco? How did they lose to Arizona?
Brock Purdy sucks ass and they're hurt.
Brock Purdy's a pretty decent quarterback. I wouldn't say he sucks ass.
Brock Purdy would be shit if it wasn't for the fucking system. If it wasn't for the system Kyle Shanahan had in place, Brock Purdy would be fucking terrible.
Well, isn't it the purpose of every coach to have a system that works for your quarterback? I mean, that's your logic is stupid.
No, it's not. Because if you put Brock Purdy in Pittsburgh, he's fucking terrible. You put him in Dallas, he's fucking terrible.
No, that's what I'm saying. You put a quarterback in you put Purdy in one of these other situations, just like Pittsburgh. They readjusted their offensive plays to fit Justin Fields.
And it also helps
Brock Purdy their offensive plays to Russell Wilson when he comes in. Yes. So when you put a quarterback to where your offense needs to not just continue to run what they've done for 20 goddamn years, you have to adjust based on how your quarterback plays and the strengths of your quarterback.
You know, it also helps having 8 Pro Bowlers on offense. When he's throwing to George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, CMC when he's healthy, yeah, they're going to make him look good. You put anybody else there, Brock Purdy's terrible. So when you have people who are Pro Bowlers in all pro teams every year, yeah, it's pretty fucking easy to win football games. Anyways, Green Bay wins 24-19 over LA. They beat the Rams. The Rams have janitors at wide receiver right now.
Yeah, the Rams are they got
Hurt like a
injuries.
motherfucker.
They yeah. To the point where I kind of feel bad for them.
The Giants beat Seattle 29-20.
Nobody saw that one coming.
Which, interesting fact, every team that played the Lions the week before ended up losing their next game. And
So do we have a thing called the Lions curse now?
On Sunday Night Football, that got delayed to like 9:45 because of lightning. The Dallas Cowboys score in the final minute to win 20-17.
Bullshit.
And last night's game, Kansas City fucking beat the fuck out of the Saints. Like, yeah, it was a 13-point game, but Kansas City had like 18 more minutes of possession than what the Saints did, and just all over them.
The Saints seem like they're kind of overrated.
They're frauds. But anyways, time to make our picks for this week. So let me know when you're ready for that.
Let's see. Oh. So week 5, you went 6 for 8. I went 9 for 5.
Nice.
Let's go.
Starting Thursday night, San Francisco will go up to Seattle to face the Seahawks. Give me Seattle.
I'm taking Seattle. Seattle's hard to beat at home.
Then starting off Sunday, 9:30 a.m. live from this shitty ass stadium again, because fuck Tottenham, Jacksonville will play Chicago. Give me Chicago.
I'm taking Chicago.
Sadly.
I'm taking the Jags because they're playing in their home away from home in London. And also, note to the Jags, y'all need to get the fuck out of Jacksonville before the hurricane hits tomorrow. Because y'all not expected to leave until Thursday. The hurricane's going to hit tomorrow. Y'all might be stuck.
Next up, Arizona goes to Lambeau to face the Fudge Packers, and give me Green Bay.
I'm taking Green Bay also.
Indianapolis goes down to Tennessee to face the Titans. Tennessee does have a good defense, but their offense is horrendous. Give me Indianapolis.
Yeah, this was a tough one because I was going back and forth. So I think I'm going to go with Indy.
Houston heads to Gillette Stadium to face New England. New England starting Drake May. Give me Houston.
Yeah, that Texans defense going to be all over them.
Carly! Next up, Tampa Bay will go to the Caesars Superdome to face the Saints. Give me Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Tampa Bay too.
Cleveland has the Lincoln Financial Field to face Philadelphia. Give me the Eagles. Which, in a perfect world, both of these teams lose.
Yes, they would.
Uh, Washington has the Baltimore to face the Ravens. Can Washington stay hot? Can Baltimore continue to play good? This one's tough,
Mm.
but I do think I'm going to choose Washington.
Wow, and you're a Ravens fan? I was torn between this, but I took the Ravens because they're playing at Baltimore.
Next up, the Chargers will play Denver at Mile High. And Chargers coming off of a bye. I don't really know how to feel about this game.
Both teams are weak.
I do think Denver might
But
have the slight edge.
that's what I'm thinking. Coming off a win, think the Broncos might have the edge. I took the Broncos.
Your Pittsburgh Steelers head to Allegiant Stadium to face the Raiders, and give me Pittsburgh. Actually, yeah, give me Pittsburgh.
Okay. You know I
Where you
always
going?
take Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Why is this game at 425?
Because
Atlanta.
it's the national. Is it the national game? Maybe.
No, the national game's Dallas. Wait, am I getting fucked by Fox? No, fuck you. There's no fucking way. I swear to fucking Jesus Christ. That
We'll be back in a minute. Making our do 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 do.
No fucking way. Fuck you, Fox. Honestly, you're going to show the goddamn Carolina Panthers over Detroit versus Dallas? Really? Really? Fuck
Yeah,
you.
because it's regional. Because it's a regional game.
I don't give a fuck if it's regional or not. The better fucking game would be Dallas and Detroit, not Atlanta and Carolina.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying that's the way the NFL is set up. If your regional team plays at time, that game is gonna be on TV regardless.
I hope both of these fucking teams lose. Fuck both of them. I'm not choosing this goddamn game.
Who are you picking between the Lions and the Cowboys?
Well, I'm talking about the Atlanta game still. So give me Atlanta. That fucking pisses me off now. That's fucking bullshit, dude. Why is a game on the East Coast at 425? Anyways, the last 425 games, Detroit and Dallas. And this pains me to say, but give me Dallas.
You're kidding, right?
No.
Okay. I'm taking the Lions. At least I have faith in your team.
And the Sunday night game is going to be a shit show. It's Cincinnati versus the Giants. Give me the Giants.
Hey, guess what? Oh
What?
no. Hold on. Oh, don't we have wrestling Friday or Sunday? I mean, or
I
Saturday?
don't know. I don't know.
Wrestle Dream is this weekend, but I can't remember if it's Saturday or Sunday. Thinking it's
I,
Saturday because Tony Khan don't do pay-per-views on football Sunday.
I don't know.
I'm taking the Giants.
And the Monday night game is Buffalo versus the Jets. And the last time this game was on Monday night, Aaron Rodgers only played 4 plays.
So you're taking the Jets?
No, I'm taking Buffalo. The
I was gonna
Jets,
take the Jets.
new head
I was gonna
coach.
take the Jets, yeah, because I figured they'd come out and want to hurrah rah for the new interim coach, but they really do suck. So I'm gonna take the Bills.
And the teams on the bye week, Kansas City, the Rams, Miami,
Thank
and
God
Minnesota.
nobody's got to hear about fucking Patrick Mahomes, who actually fucking sucks donkey dick, but because his team is still undefeated, people think he's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
But anyways,
So those are our picks. So what are
yep.
you looking for? What are you looking forward to in this week's games?
Uh, the Lions getting revenge on Dallas for last year when we should have beat
Hey,
them to with.
Brendan, Brendan, make
What?
sure you do check in.
He did report.
Make sure he reports.
I'm reporting ready to kick fucking ass on Sunday.
Anything else you're looking forward to?
Uh, the Texas and Oklahoma game might be good.
I think that's going to be probably the best college football game.
No matter how bad or good the teams are, they always play each other tough.
Hmm. So I'm looking forward to seeing if Jacksonville will continue their winning ways, especially since they will be playing in London, England. And I want to see how the Jets react with the coach being canned. And I want to see how the Lions do coming off of their bye week playing the Cowboys.
But anyways, I don't have nothing. Oh wait, I have one more thing to add. Happy NHL season.
Yes, the puck drops tonight on the NHL season. Go Penguins!
Oh shit, is this game about to start right now?
Yes, they're starting at 4:30. There's a hockey game comes on at 4:30.
Yeah, St. Louis and Seattle.
Yeah.
Because then it's Florida and Boston and then Utah plays tonight.
Yeah.
So seems like it's gonna be a night filled with hockey and baseball. Cause playoff baseball is going on. But
Oh yeah, don't the
anyways,
Dodgers and Padres play tonight?
yep.
Oh, that's gonna be good. So, do you have anything else you want to say before I hit the close?
Go Lions.
Go whoever. I have no faith in Jacksonville, and I'm losing faith in my Steelers. But that is it for this week's episode of the Mid Football Review. Please like, subscribe, and share, and leave us a comment below. And we'll be back next Tuesday discussing football. So until then,
Yay,
keep on
football.
being keep on being mid. I suppose we will see you next Tuesday at the same time, same bat channel. Peace
See
out.
ya.